Okay, hey Fish fam, this is Nikachu Merfolk Master here with my brother, and we're just going to run back a Mono Blue Merfolk. I believe in this deck. I love what Kira does for the archetype, a lot of removal out there, and they gotta pay it twice! Usually they just lose two, like, removal spells, or don't even try to remove it at all! They're just like, oh my god, these removal spells are just dead. If I can't play two spells, it's completely pointless. Love it in this build. And you want to see Merfolk's journey in Modern, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Before we get into our brief deck tech, we are going to thank our sponsors, FusionGamingOnline.com, your one-stop shop for all your paper Magic needs. Get your singles for your Modern events as they are blowing up. Paper Magic has definitely come back, and you can get a discount with coupon code Nikachu, 5% off all your purchases. And Mana Traders, the premier place to rent Magic cards online. And as we move into this Innistrad Midnight Hunt metagame, the new cards are going to create new archetypes that people want to experiment with, and if you want to be at the forefront of that experimentation, you don't need to buy into those decks because not all of them are going to work. So rent them with Mana Traders. You can support the channel using my Mana Traders link in the description below, or save 15% off your first 2 months using coupon code Nikachu. First question, you gonna try Simic? No, I tried it once and I'm like, here's the thing, like, when you go clunkier on the 3-drops, Glasspool, Mimic, Brazen Borrower, Kira, and Sveloon, so when you go clunkier on the 3-drops, you feel less necessary to have anything coming out really quickly because you're just gonna try to slow the game down and take over in the late game. The point of going Simic is, like, you try to solve the mana efficiency problem by just becoming more mana efficient. Like, you try to solve the clunky problem by going mana efficient. And I find, well, at least so far, I prefer to be clunkier and tempo them out and then just play regular Merfolk stuff later than to try to race them. Racing doesn't work so well versus removal. It just doesn't. You play Command Speaker turn 1, they don't kill it. You play Lord, they kill it. And then eventually you just have like extra weak creatures that are not so good in the late game. Whereas with this mono blue build, most of the stuff is like pretty good going into the late game. Yeah, I don't have much else to say. I'm going to stick with the 3 caverns, but I'm going to keep an eye on them. I'm going to keep an eye on you, Cavernous Souls. Oh, let's get into our league. Wise Country here, always for the 5-0. The search for more 5-0s. You're here for Nikachu too, the search for more 5-0s. Let's go. Aether Vial. And with a bunch of 2-drops and the second island already in hand, the game is already over.
He's on
I don't care what it is.
black, red.
It means
9 days
nothing.
ago.
Looks like they're on... I have no idea what this is.
Oof.
Some sort of Urza deck. Bouncing it doesn't help much. Maybe we can bounce something else. I'll be waiting for Spaceballs musical. That'd probably be pretty good.
Spaceballs on ice.
Mm-hmm.
Spaceballs, the interpretive dance.
You know what's probably a big problem? They probably can't get the rights to make a parody like this anymore in the hands of Disney. Like, no. You are not going to associate our brand with cock and balls and anything else anymore.
That's right.
That'd be so hard. Unless they make a Spaceballs parody of Spaceballs. Maybe they're allowed to do that. When it's 1 degree off. Super dark helmet. Or they make it light helmet.
Here comes the Sagas.
Yeah, here's the BS. Another Gilded Goose. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure Kira's not going to be very valuable in this matchup. Okay, what the hell is going on here? Tarmogoyf? Oh shit, there goes the planet. Play the Kira first. Well, at least Harbinger will be fine against Tarmogoyf. Thanks for the island walk, buddy. How much did that cost you? 1 million space bucks.
Pretty soon.
So if anyone didn't figure it out right now, this is a Spaceballs league. Got to bring out the best Spaceballs quotes possible. Yeah, damn, there's so many barriers to making a Spaceballs too. And they would probably have like a lot of good, like, I don't know, Disney jokes they could throw in there. If you think you're screwed, it's because you are. You have 3 mana up, and I'm attacking for 8 a turn. This Harbinger doesn't work for free either. You're gonna pay. Who is Pizza the Hut's like, I don't know, henchman? This is a weird metal looking guy.
Yeah, some kind of robot.
What the hell? Like, you can hit a Gilded Goose. There are so many, or maybe this is just a value deck with Urza Saga. Yeah, the robot dude. Pizza the Hut robot.
Vinny.
Vinny! Vinny! There he is. Your delicious pizza. That's a bit weird. Eating out your boss. Maybe it happens more often than we think.
Oh, pizzas.
The internet is so smart. You can just ask it almost anything and we'll know the answer. Oh, you're so smart, internet. So smart. Well... yeah, screw it. Just attack the opponent. Nanny? Well, I honestly didn't really expect that, but okay. So what can they get? Pithing noodle? Pizza, actual robot guy from Pizza Hut. I wonder how much of this is real pizza, or is it just... I mean, I'm guessing it has to be all fake stuff, but maybe not.
He was eating a bit.
Yeah, he was literally eating stuff off of him, so I guess it's more real. Oops.
It could just be sauce and cheese on top of like a silicone shell or something.
Maybe. I should just keep this here and then minimize it. We'll be back. This is the Spaceballs stream.
Did you see the WotC announcement?
Which one?
Game's canceled.
Yeah, that's a very vague. WotC has an announcement every 5 hours. So I mean, we need something a little bit more specific than that. Did they buy back Pokemon? MTG plus Spaceballs Secret Lair announced. Yeah, they're... I wonder if they would have better chances of getting that to happen than... Ooh, God, I'm slightly terrified. Anyway, there's... Okay, thank God we have the Kira. Kira's gonna help. Because it's gonna counter... Well, the Ren can blow up one thing. So what you can... Oh, they got 2 food books? How rude. Discarded a land, so they don't have the Daredevil. So what we got? We gotta kill off this stupid Ren in 6 then. Unless I top deck a Lord. Can you make any more mana? No? Good. Oh, excellent. We got some value out of this Harbinger. I wasn't sure we were going to get anything out of this Harbinger. Boing. Everything seems okay. I mean, I got to be a little on edge because there is an Asmarano out, so they discard. They get 2 more. They could potentially have 4. Oh. I can block this? Well, not anymore. Foolish me! That could have been a super blowout. But Kira is going to earn her keep here. But a lot of stuff can go to hell really quickly if they find the Daredevil. Then these cookbooks are just going to be completely online. Not to mention, I mean, them just making food is useful anyway. Just gain 3 life a turn. Where's the Lord? Comb the desert, you idiots! Comb the desert! Oh, they sacrificed a food to play a Tarmogoyf. Big mistake. Not what I was looking for, but whatever. Okay, so we're protected from Ren next turn. And we have 8 power, and it's not 8 unblockable power. They can block the Kira with Gilded Goose. Anyway, we ain't found shit. Oh, another Shardless Agent. Oh, what the hell? Keep finding these Underworld cookbooks. That looks like it's GG. I mean, this means nothing. What is this? 5, 8, 11? Sure. You're gonna think better of it, huh? The question is, how do you get rid of the damn breeding pool?
Three, 2, 1.
Yeah, it looks pretty bad. I mean, I guess they could discard, create a food, then they tap the Gilded Goose. I don't know. I don't know what happens after that. Do something with 1 mana. Anyway, that was an easy victory. Bring in Tidebinder Mage. Relic is useless. Anyway, Kira, like... Kira just saved our ass so bad, so much there. Harbinger is probably fine, but not great. Harbinger, yeah, I don't want to bounce Shardless. It's good against Tarmogoyf. I will admit that Harbinger of the Tide is great against Tarmogoyf, but I don't want to bounce anything else. They all have like activated abilities. Do I want? I might want Force Negation for the cookbook, but also. Finale of Devastation. And they have Ren in 6?
Ren.
Maybe I don't want Silver Gila Debt because of the Ren and 6. Well, they're just putting Ren and 6 in anything. It's that time. It's that season, boys and girls, where they're people experiment with anything.
Yeah, new set comes out.
New set comes out. It's like, oh, okay, everyone's experimenting. Oh, I'm gonna experiment too. I'm not gonna get blown up by the best decks in the format
Anymore.
for 1 week. Then everyone's just gonna go back to what works. That's what happens. People will try out a bunch of new stuff. It's like, okay, we're done bullshitting around.
We can't take this to a GP.
Yeah. Can't keep losing play points like this. It's time to play some real Magic. Because all you need is a deck, a brain, and a friend. Is that the order?
Yeah.
Magic the Gathering. All you need is a and I could have swore the saying was beat your friends. Oh, they went really hardcore with the competitiveness of the competitive side of Magic back in their old day of branding it. They like just basically surveyed some super hardcore spike creature, spike players. And it's like, oh, everyone just wants to win at this game. All right, let's just appeal to the people who want to win. But then there's a problem. What if you lose? Come play Magic the Gathering, where everyone is winning because everyone's beating everyone else. That doesn't mean you're up more wins than losses. This hand is acceptable. Tide Shaper is awkward on the draw. Because I sort of want to play it on turn 1 just as a 2/2
They
creature.
to 5.
It's over. Game's over. Thanks for coming out, everyone. But it's time for me to take the stage. I accept this award on behalf of all Merfolk players. It's like someone going up to the stage before they even announce like the candidates. Here's the nomination, or before they even get to the nominations. I'd like to thank my friends and family who got me here today. Gilded Goose. Well, I can tap that with Tide Shaper. Yeah, this is a good spot to just cast this. 1 mana 2/2. Ah, damn it.
They always have it.
They always have it when I don't do anything with this. So how's this gonna go, my little goosey? Oh, that's how it's gonna go, huh?
This is a league, yes.
This is a league. That's right. I don't play any 2-mans. Although I wish it was a challenge. Oh, what do they have? They must have Urza. Oh, Sveli. Sveluni.
If you want a challenge, play Go.
I played chess already.
Go is more.
Yeah, but like, it's more, but at the same time, it's less. Ah, crap. This thing, because of the food token, this is going to be a 2/2 creature. Alright, we're just sending our creatures to their deaths, apparently. I guess the one benefit is I get to play Mutavault Sveilun and then play Lord of Atlantis attack with it next turn. Any cards from the new set that could affect Modern? Yeah, there's a lot of cards that can affect Modern. I'll mention none of them. I'll mention none of them at all.
Squeena Bob could affect Modern. It's possible.
What is in their hand? They're doing nothing. This is so weird. Oh, they have the Daredevil. Damn it. Okay, so you can pitch, sack, get Asmarano. Get another cookbook. Oh boy. Oh boy. We gotta kill our opponent really fast. Ludicrous speed! Go! Ah, the Double Lord. It's too late right now. Damn it, if only I had that Tidebinder Mage on the battlefield. Game's over. Well, we still might. Maybe we'll still win.
Tarmogoose, yeah.
Yeah, it's some sort of team or food deck. Okay, they have 2 Underworld cookbooks, so they play 1. They need enough mana to target Lord of Atlantis, and also twice, because I have another Lord of Atlantis. I have another one. They can play Underworld cookbook twice. They get 2 food. They can make. They can't really make a food and then pay for the cost of Svelun. Maybe it's over anyway. Why not Sultai Grixis? Hey! Well, they're playing with Tarmogoyf. And Shardless Agent. Actually, that's a good choice. That's a good reason. What's the red for? What's the point? I mean, this can use... Oh no, well the red is for Asmarano. Oh, they can get 4 food. But now they have no mana. Okay, they can add 1 mana with Gilded Goose. You need a second land. Ward 1! Oh, actually, that's another thing. You have to sack a food in order to pay for this. Pay the price. Alright, looks like we got it anyway. Newsflash, Merfolk. I don't have to worry about any random thing, right? This is basically uncounterable.
Yep.
Yeah. Merfolk deck plays against a deck with an island. This and more stories at 4 o'clock. Alright, let's move on to round 2. Just a heads up, the Pen Sword, also known as Jacob Comiskey, is he's back. He's playing Blue Moon again. Blue Moon is back. He's the leader of the trophy. He's undefeated. Sorry, no, he's not undefeated. The undefeated tree. He's but he's playing a lot of leagues. He's back jamming. 1 year hiatus.
I challenge Richard Garfield to a trophy race.
What, first to get to a trophy store wins?
No, the thing that Spike and the other guy did.
He'll slaughter you.
No, we won't. He doesn't even play this game.
Yeah, Richard. Yeah, I wonder, does Richard Garfield like ever play? Like, is he allowed to attend a GP? Hey there, the Black Hand of Nod. Welcome.
Command and Conquer, I believe.
Was that from a game?
Yeah, Cane of Nod.
This
This
is the black.
Nod was like
the Black Hand of Nod.
Nod is
Is it related?
yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Command and Conquer.
You know what I should do? This thing is too high. Can I tilt this down? Does that do anything? Hold on. I gotta see this from the other one. Because I'm like laying back a lot. And this should just be my like default.
It is coming. Yes, I knew it.
What does this look like for a close-up? I can adjust myself. What does it look like for the Nintendo? It looks better. Alright, we got a fishy. It is a command. Oh, command and conquer. Huh, our hand.
Sucks.
The hand's fine. I'll keep it, and we'll just not play Tide Shaper on turn 1. Because it looks... Or, given that I don't know anything about my opponent's deck, so it's pretty irrelevant. Merfolk at any cost. Depending what their deck is, maybe we'll play Trickster, and then Harbinger it, and then play Master of the Pearl Trident. I don't know. Ooh, a Scalding Tarn. You want to bold something of mine? How do I see the list? The CBL doesn't look updated.
Cardboard life.
Why not? Does it have a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles thing? That should be it. Okay, I've updated it again. If I haven't updated it enough.
Hello, Mr. Donkin.
Thought Scour? That's old tech. What are you doing? Gut shot? Oh, fucking prowess. Hey, it's Donkin. It's GR Donkin. Uh-oh. What does this mean? Counter spells? Well, I'm ahead. I guess that's all that matters. When I get the opportunity, I will play Tide Shaper. Well, I'll play Tide Shaper on 1 here. Discard a card, then draw a card. Rebound. Someone's trying to play Phoenix. Somebody!
Once told me.
Yeah. Oh! 2 Phoenixes.
It's the new Faithless looting.
2... Yeah, basically. It's the new old Faithless looting. Faithless salvage. See, this is a Faithless looting. Not unlike that other rubbish you tried to show me last time.
It's the same card.
Oh, look at that. Faithful Mending combos with Metamorphose. So how many Arclight Phoenixes are going to bust our heads in? So far, 2. Look how many resources are being spent here. Consider! Alright, so they are playing. They're just playing Consider and Thought Scour at the same time. Here comes Phoenix! Of course, we'll bounce one, and then we'll bounce the other one. So this is useless. Fool. You think that you could... Whoa, Demolish. Spell costs 1 less to cast. For each instant or sorcery spell you've cast this turn. Yeah, I guess you cast a lot of spells. Now what do I want?
Pretty good.
Do I ignore this? Does this get bigger? Let me cast it from the graveyard. Whenever it attacks, exile up to 1 target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard. Well, that blows. There's nothing too dangerous here, though. Damn, that Demolish changed everything. Another Metamorphose. Thank God he has to attack first. Ugly, big, stupid skull head.
He's the skull from Bulk and Skull.
Bulk and Skull?
Power Rangers.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about them. Power Rangers was a really weird show, but you know, came from Japan. They like to push the boundaries like that.
This deck's gonna ban Manamorphos.
Oh yeah, you think so?
I'd love to see it.
Okay, so 2 Phoenixes in the graveyard. I'm gonna get hit for 10. Can I kill my opponent at all? No, I don't think I can. Oh, they can bolt me. Is this the new hotness?
Good shot.
Oh, you have to pay mana for it. No, hold on. What the hell? You may cast. Whenever Demolish attacks, exile up to 1 target instant source you card from your graveyard copy. You may cast that spell. Did they? Oh, did they pay with 2 life? I don't know. I don't know how I can get out of this. I guess maybe I was supposed to block this thing. Does this change anything? I might want to Vial in.
Make it a bounce spell.
Yeah, I might get Petty Theft. Or Kira. Which can block for a turn. Still got Bolt though. I think I'm still screwed. I guess Brazen Bar was a blocker too. It still needs to pay the cost.
Yeah, you got the bolt.
Yeah, this is pointless. Let's concede. Okay, move on to the next game. I always found that the Phoenix matchup was great. So what would I do today?
Run.
I'd probably bring in a lot of removal. I don't know if Trickster is as necessary. Trickster might not be that good compared to just bouncing. At least bounce. Well, I don't know. Maybe bouncing. If it's bouncing for free, maybe Brazen Bar is not that good, especially if it's a 1 toughness creature. Okay, what are my 1 toughness creatures? Maybe we're just not even going to play with Silver Gill Adapt. Getting hit by Gut Shot's pretty. Well, I don't know. It's not the end of the world. I'll bring in Force Negation and Relic of Progenitus. And Kira's good. In Glasspool, I don't know, but I mean, I do need to curve into Kira and Svelun. Like, this hand looks good. Stop this thing! Stop! I don't care. Buckle this! Ludicrous speed, go! Sort of told that joke completely backwards, but... so, hopefully someone's reconstructing it the right way in their head.
They mulliganed.
That must have been tough. That was a long think into the mulligan. Force is odd indeed, because they mostly care about cast cantrips, although Force, well, you know, They can still bring in... Well, I don't know what their deck is, but they can still have sweepers in their deck.
Oof.
I think I'm going to play this with the intention of playing this island, and then we're just going to hardcast some forces for the next few turns. While just throwing in some creatures.
The Schwartz of negation.
The Schwartz of negation.
It's not the Force, it's the Schwartz. Because George Lucas said so. There was a time when some
Prismatic ending in this deck.
there was a time when some people would list Jedi as their religion on their tax return.
Oh yeah.
That didn't go over well.
What, with the government?
Yeah.
There's enough of them like, oh, what are we gonna do about this? Are they stuck on mana? I think they are. Alright, no cantrips for you. Damn it. I'm going all in, people. Because this gets me out of, like, lightning bolt range.
Big time. Alright, he needs a miracle. Oh, that one lander you kept.
Look at that. Look at that strat. They knew what they were doing.
Going to 1.
1 is the loneliest number. What do you attack? What do you... Oh, you're there. Oh, Seppuku. Seppuku'd it. Alright. We won that one. There's a game 3, though.
Welcome to Poker Stars, where there's always a game 3.
No matter how much your bank account has gone down to, there's always another game next week. There's always another paycheck. And we'll be waiting. Imagine if there that the gambling sites were that upfront about it. No matter how much you lose, there's always another paycheck. This is okay. We can keep this.
We're
mulligan again.
Quad. They mulliganed.
I actually have no intentions of playing Tidebinder Mage on turn 2, so I'm actually not going to play Relic. If I play Relic now, it might expose the Relic to problems, like a Braid. So I'm going to play Relic on turn 2 and have the crack up. And then on like turn 3, I'm just going to slowly deploy my hand. This is likely the list that they're on.
Mm. 1.3, it's gone through some revisions.
Looks like it. Wear and Tear, Surgical, Path Exile. Makes sense to me.
You need to play with Surgical again. It's time.
No, it's not.
It's the second best card in the game.
Maybe it's time. I don't know. Discard a card, then draw a card, then rebound. Put another Arclight Phoenix in there. Oh, you didn't want to do it, did ya? Alright.
Yeah.
I don't gotta do anything, you know. Man. I don't have to commit any good creatures here either. I guess I'll attack their red source. I know they have more of it, but... let's hope they don't have more mana. Oh, you party pooper. Oh, more Sveiloons.
At least you got that turkey out of the way.
I will start with Kira. And then we'll follow it up with like Sveiloon and Tidebinder Mage or Lord of Atlantis. Yeah, we could play Demolish and Merfolk. I mean, we could.
You have 4 mana right here.
Huh?
It's right there. You have 4 blue.
I know.
Easy. Consider it.
Lightning Bolt. Yeah, the removal spells don't look so good anymore, do they? No, they look like complete shite. Kiss Kira's back, baby. Kira's back. You know, honestly, I don't even know what the hell is a Kira in this picture. These could be just the creatures protected by Kira, but I don't know what is Kira. Is this the bubble? Is this ugly brain-looking mushroom
it's
thing?
It's probably the bubble, because it's a spirit. So it's...
Ooh.
Oh. I mean, you might as well.
Yeah, let's see if stuff resolves. I'm just curious. They could have some removal spells for all I know. I'm now just desperately hoping my opponent does not have Anger the Gods. I'll get to keep the Sveiloon, but that's about it. Yeah, Kira, the semi-permeable membrane. Kira's like a bubble, and it pops.
Like the stock market.
Yeah. Well, the stock market doesn't pop. It crashes. Stock market is a hell of a party.
He's done.
Mm-hmm.
Easy 2.
2 island decks, 2 victories, and I think Kira played a big part in this one. They probably had a lot of removal in hand, but they didn't find it was necessary to attack our creatures. There might have been something else to it. I mean, the Relic helped a lot. They had a Phoenix and just dealt with it. Alright, let's move on to round 3. If you Tide Shaper their red land, Anger can't be cast. Unless they kill it? No, they can't kill it. Hey, that's
Kira.
not a bad line. Not a bad line, Tragic.
Kira protection. Insane in the membrane.
Very good. That's a good line. I like that one. Anger and Phoenix unlikely. No, it happens. It happens because you could like set up a turn where you play Anger, wipe your opponent's board, and then you and then the Phoenixes come back. It's happened to me many times back in the. I swear they played with Anger of the Gods. Let's look up. Blue-red Phoenix. Let's just look up an old blue-red Phoenix deck. My Ross Merriam. Millions of years ago, once upon a time, back in my day, our Phoenix decks played with faithless looting. But see, they have 2 Anger the Gods here.
Are you a god?
We're so close to the 5-0. Oh, Contra, you are still here. Good job. I think this is a pretty good... We didn't win the die roll, but we do have a lot of interaction on the draw. We move Blast, Pull, Mimic into Islands. I think the only opener that we're sort of scared of is a Thoughtseize one. Even then, it's not that bad. Oh, you too? You too. Not the band. Oh man, I have something against U2, or maybe I should have something against Apple. There was like this one time, like I don't know, 10 years ago, they force you to have this U2 song in your library, like it was free, but they force you to have it. And it was like in your playlist, and I didn't know how to delete it. It's like I don't want this thing. Like I want this thing to screw off. What is going on here? Control? It's Blue Moon. All right, so this is where the counter spells are going to come in hand. Or sorry, the Cavernous Souls. Counter spells are also going to work. Blue Moon, is that you? Well, we just jam her out. Hope this resolves. Hopefully they just play burn spells on the Trickster. But, I mean, usually they have counter spells. Especially at 3 mana. Archmage's Charm is available. We do have a lot of resources, though, even if this gets countered. I mean, we just keep jamming cards and hopefully win. But the hand's pretty clunky. This is definitely Blue Moon. Oh! Oh! I mean, maybe this is still Blue Moon. They're acting like a Blue Moon deck, but now they're acting like a Phoenix deck. Okay. Okay, they have to be a control deck. I can play at flash speed, so I just will. I guess I should have done that before, too. I shouldn't have actually played the Kira, because I have a Brazen Borrower in hand. I can flash in Brazen Borrower. Nothing wrong with that. I'll do it now. Fool! They don't want to waste their turn anyway. Jeez, it's cantrips are us. What do you have? 4 lightning bolt and no other red cards? Oh, these blue cards. Put a Murktide region in the graveyard.
Here comes this big payoff.
Yeah, here comes the Murktide.
It is a big boy. Can't go with shit now, though. Ooh! Might as well just tell him to fuck off.
I don't know if it's that easy. I'd love to have one more land. I'm just gonna pass. And I'm gonna try a Trickster at their upkeep. And if it gets countered, then I might set myself up so if I draw a land, I can Harbinger and Petty Theft on the same turn on my next turn. Yeah, that's fine. You want to Cryptic Command this? That's for you to decide. A classic draw-go control deck. Classic. A big fat hello from Uper Ustria to all my cardboard rectangle loving and smell of fresh open boosters addicted brothers, sisters in between. It's quite the introduction you have there. Welcome. Okay, we need a land. We might not need the land, but I mean it guarantees good. Okay, so what do we play then? Well, it doesn't matter what I play. Let's attack first. What would I rather be gone? The Harbinger? I think the Brazen Borrower. So if you counter this, I play Harbinger, I'd be fine. Most classic draw-go control decks didn't have fat dragons beating on you, though. No, that's true.
A big fat dragon.
Big fat dragon. Oh my god. Big fat dragon goes into their hand. Okay, we'll play Silvergill Adept. So what they don't have Force of Negation. They don't have counter spell. They have no counter spells now. I guess they have Snapcaster Mage. Or maybe they just have a lot of lands. Tide Shaper's not too bad. I mean, I can play a Sphalion and a Tide Shaper next turn. It's actually Upper Austria, like the middle of. Yeah, I know Austria, but you called it Upper Austria.
Maybe he was imparting an accent.
Yeah, part of the accent is part of the. Draw 2 cards. All right. Look, the damage is still on it. In mid damage. They got rid of a Blood Moon. Yeah, that's a stinker in this matchup. Thinking 1, 2, 3. Sorry, my keyboard sucks socks. Ha! 2 islands. They're really unlucky with their Murktide Regent. But it does add 1 more Thought Scour.
Thought Scour.
My keyboard sucks socks.
It's okay.
Ugh, I can't even I don't even want to imagine what it's like to suck a sock. It's so dry.
Put a sock in it.
Yeah, put a sock in it. This person likes to lick cactus for fun. You know anyone who likes to lick cactus for fun?
Well, there is peyote. It's a very powerful psychedelic drug.
Is this another Murktide Regent? Double the fun? I do need an Island Walker. Oh, there is a second Murktide Regent. And they got this, the first one, a lot bigger. Well, shit. Well, one I can sort of deal with. The second one is a lot harder to deal with.
You do have...
7.
I mean, you do have a blocker with Braben Bopper.
Yeah, I know. But it looks like I have to take sort of a greedy play and try to Harbinger this Murktide. I have 3 Murktide Regents here. Well, they kept it on top. Oh, because of this. Alright, so they're ready. Even after they attack, they'll be ready to play another one. What I really need is a Island Walk Lord. Oh, we're gonna pull that away. 1, 2, 3. So I can hit for 5, go to 7. Well, 2 of them are still lethal. And I still can't attack into any of them. Well, I can chump block with 1 Borrower. So if I draw an Island Walk Lord and... yeah, I need to draw an Island Walk Lord. I can cast Borrower to at least block 1 and then pull through the rest of the damage. Or you know what I'm going to do at this point? Like, I can just go wide. We're going to go wide, people. It's a bit of a spastic strategy, but we're going to do what we got to do. Oh, man, this is conveniently at 6. Oh, no. Oh, actually, that's okay. I can block that. Oh, no, I need a land, though. Oh! Interesting. Interesting. The prophecy is coming true. Okay, so what does this do? This is until it becomes a 7/7 with Ward. That's it.
Hey, it's the ATOG. Didn't you play against this guy in Legacy once?
It's been I've been watching your content on YouTube. First time seeing it live. Welcome. No, this is the ATOG. Atog is like a really common.
creature.
It's a common creature. Are you the vintage player, Atog? Are you the vintage player? Somehow I doubt I would get this comment from that guy. Not that he's a nice guy. It's just that he's a vintage player. What is he doing in the modern area? Unless he loves my YouTube videos so much. Okay, so this actually more or less was what I wanted to see. I just need to hope my opponent has no removal. They're not going to draw any removal because I need to make a chump block on Hall of the Storm Giants with one of these dumbasses. It's probably going to be with Harbinger because Tideshaper could be stolen with Archmage's Charm. This deck is like a weird Blue Moon deck. It's playing almost like very minimal removal. Oh, I should also play Brazen Borrower.
Yeah.
There's like no reason to let my opponent take a draw step. All right, here we go. Damn it! Well, we were dead anyway.
There's always a round 3.
How disappointing. So Relic should be good. Screw that Murktide. Counterspell should also be good. We're bringing it all in, people. We're bringing it all in. It's all coming in. What do I want to take out? Probably the Glasspool Mimics. That's really hard to use. And I might as well take out the mana sources anyway. Kier can stay. These are all going to be clunky, but the game is going to go long. Well, I got to say goodbye to something. Okay, we'll say goodbye to... We're going to say goodbye...
To Contra.
Kira seems good. I'm going to take out the Borrower. Definitely need the Lords. Take out Tideshaper.
Somebody's asking you a question.
I'm getting questions. Hey, Mr. Chu, did you like the all blacks full art basic lands from mid? They're cool, but I personally don't need them. This is my favorite island.
We appreciate
Too
you,
dark.
Mr. Tog.
I do like your content a lot for what it's worth, says the Atog. Oh, thank you very much. Okay, I'll take out one Lord of Atlantis. No. Blasphemy. We cannot do that. Okay. We take out one. That's it. Sold.
He mulliganed.
Fantastic.
They went to 5.
Even more fantastic. Keep the viewers informed. All the mulligan decisions, they can't read chat. You can read chat though.
That's not chat. That's move history.
Whatever. It's chat too. It's all part of the same block. Look. It's all one thing.
No, it's not. That's why there's a line.
It doesn't cross the line. We have this upkeep stop. I hate losing to these cards. I hate that card so much.
It's a good card.
Because I have so many Cavernous Souls in this deck. And Ether Vial.
You can play
No
that
excuses, should not lose to that card. Damn it. Okay. Jam! No counter spell! Bolt and all this other crap. If this resolves and we protect it, it's GG. And I gotta do it now. Because they still have Archmage's Charm and probably Cryptic Command. I mean, I don't know for sure, but... That's right.
Yep, that's right.
To protect the world from devastation. You know, it's Team Rocket's...
Sounds like the good guys.
They sound like the good guys, except they only do bad things. What's up with that, Team Rocket? What's wrong with you? Idiots. Oh, Kira too? Draw me cards. Feed me. Yes! Next of all, this is not a good card to draw, but I will take it. Okay, well, we can untap our Sveiloon, potentially. Ah, we're gonna baby this Sveiloon. They might steal my Ether Vial.
So just don't take it up.
No, we're gonna take it up. Oh, they're just doing nothing. I guess they have Phoenix in this deck as well. Weren't they playing with Prismari Command?
You should play with this card. Mana Ramp.
It's not Mana Ramp, though. Team Rocket S is satirical. Look, the U.S. military. They're very militant, aren't they? So there was this kid over, and I had to basically babysit a kid for like 2 hours. Oh, you son of a bitch.
There he is.
And the deal was, it's not too bad. I guess I play Mass of the Pearl Trident and we just go ahead with our plan. So I'm looking at Pokemon episodes to watch with this kid. I was like, hey, do you know what? We can both watch Pokemon. I think we could both relate to that. But there's like almost nothing available to watch on YouTube. They got the first episode to a lot of things, and then that's it. Just the first episode. And then after that, I guess you have to pay. This is a good card.
Eventually they'll just make it a pay model. Just pay $5 to catch this Pokemon. Unload $1,000 to catch them all. Day 1 release.
Man, that would probably make a lot of money if you could, like, you know, like Pokemon Go. You have to go catch Pokemon where you just buy them. Kids can watch the same episode for months, trust me. I don't think I could do that. Well, maybe that's wrong. I watched millions of reruns of Reboot when I was a kid. I recorded them. Because I didn't believe, even when I was a kid, I didn't believe in waiting to watch my TV shows. Record that damn crap and I'll watch it on my own time.
Yeah, we got that VCR figured out.
That VHS technology. My little brother used to watch Home Alone. As soon as the credits started rolling, he would hit rewind and start the whole thing all over again. He knew what he was doing. Which one, Home Alone 1 or 2? I somehow enjoyed Home Alone 2 more than Home Alone 1. Or maybe that's just because we owned it. We owned Home Alone 2?
The only reason we owned that, I barely remember this, but apparently me and our mother were at, I guess, Kmart or wherever, and I took it off the shelf, and I opened it.
Oh, you opened it? Oh, it was a great call.
And then, she was pissed, of course, because then she had to buy it, but...
That's funny, because she doesn't act like that right now. I mean, these days she'll open everything in the store.
Yeah.
What is this gonna do? Well, I might as well give the protection. You die now. What would you like to do now? Where's your Prismari? Well, Prismari Command actually wouldn't even do anything because of Sveiloon. Yeah, conceded. That's right, you're gonna concede and you're gonna like it. Shouldn't even done anything. I should have just watched my opponent play stupid.
Play the Home Alone 2.
2 is superior.
You should play Home Alone 2 on NES.
Big fan. We've been down that road. I don't know if I want to go back. Play the Home Alone 2 card.
As a European, 2 did a great job of making New York seem like a magical place.
It still is. It shows up in every movie.
Seinfeld does that for me.
Reboot, solid proof you're Canadian. Absolutely.
Yeah, 2 has the Trump.
I'm not. It's not something I'm trying to hide. I didn't know there was a Trump cameo. Like when I was a kid, I didn't even know who Trump was.
Down the hall and to the left.
Did Trump not like brag about being in the Home Alone movie? I mean, the guy reaches for anything he can brag about.
Yeah, when the towers were hit on 9/11, they called him and live on CNN. He says, Trump Tower. We used to be the tallest building in New York, and now that the towers fell, it's the tallest building again. That was his first thought. He says this on live TV.
That's awful. Why wasn't that used against him when he was running for election? That sounds like something that would be like heavily used against him. Anyway, I'll keep this hand. Well, we're not going to get got by any of these stupid counter spells.
You need to get the text to speech thing going. I have 10,000 channel points. I don't see anything interesting to use them on.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Well, we're supposed. I mean, if the mods can make any bets, that's how we're supposed to use. Supposed to gamble. There's so much stuff that was way worse that was used against him, and it didn't make a difference. Well, I'm not saying it would have made a difference, but they could have shoot their shot. Another force of negation. I wonder what would happen if I counter some of these things. It just feels like a waste of not doing anything, so I'll just do something. We're gonna do something.
Hey, it's Mathematic.
Mathematic has shown up. Aren't you a mod? We just had Siken Turi complain that there's a bazillion channel points but can't gamble it. Give him a chance to gamble. Oh god.
What's funny is that it wasn't even the tallest building after. Trump is
It's not even the tallest building anymore. Oh, that's funny. So I do have Brazen Borrower. You son of a bitch. Another force of negation. Well, you can't block my Harbinger with your Brazen Borrower, so. To be fair, compared to his hands, the tower looks pretty big.
Got very small hands. I just saw Goodfellas in the...
That is a good movie.
In the cinema? What the hell?
Well, you know, like every so often they like bring back a movie or a show or something and just throw it in IMAX. You know what I mean? Well, maybe not IMAX, but like they'll just randomly present it like at the movie theater. Yeah, you didn't see that one coming, did you? Now you're like, ah, crap. Do we Prismari command this thing now or later?
I want to watch that shitty Mario Brothers movie in IMAX. Bring it back.
I need to see that movie. Like I remember watching it as I don't really remember it very well as a kid. I just remember I didn't enjoy it. So obviously it did not connect with children whatsoever.
Well, I mean,
may not connect with adults either.
Like the directors were fired halfway through because they were alcoholics who kept changing the script every 3 fucking days.
Oh really?
Like the troubled history of that movie is so well documented at this point.
Interesting.
They had no idea who Mario even was as a video game character.
Then why were they hired?
I don't know.
How did this happen?
I don't know.
This is like one of life's. This is like a really big. It's a disaster of like, you know, how did this happen in the first place? Nintendo pulled that movie
off of a lot of streams too.
So it used to be streamed. As a Zoomer, I would fucking love watching the classic mob movies with my dad in a theater, and it sounds fantastic. Anti-Negative says, try to watch it on YouTube. Something, something, something. Damn it, I don't have any power against any of this stuff. These force negations are useless. Interestingly, though, I do have more than just Island Walk. I can get this thing indestructible if I need to. So we get to draw a card. Again? Don't you dare. You're gonna wait for me to attack, aren't you? Damn it. Can't counter any of this stuff. These force negations are useless.
The Godfather's alright. It's a good movie. I saw the first one.
It's this really long series.
Watch it on my deathbed or something. You might not have enough time.
Yeah, I'm getting more islands, which is good. So I can actually hard cast force negation sometime. One day, one of these days, we're going to hard cast this force negation.
Should tell him in chat I have 3 force negations.
No, I don't think I will. Has anyone watched that Lovecraft series on HBO? Looks good, but struggling to find a good place to watch. I have no idea.
Probably something to do with Cthulhu.
Absolutely not. You may not do this. Whatever this is. There is next to non-zero chance this guy is watching the stream. They're almost dead. They're this close. Is the Nintendo movie on YouTube?
Probably not.
Pulled from the stream. Yeah. Nintendo gotta be protective. How did even Nintendo let that go? Did the documentary say anything about that?
Oh, I don't know about any documentary.
My opponents play patterns? I mean, they're playing instants at instant speed. I mean, I don't think there's anything sus about this. Okay, hold on. How much is this? I could attack for 12? That's a lot of damage. Like, how do I die? I don't think there's any chance that I die. Okay, hold on. What if I play this Lord of Atlantis? Then I'm attacking for 5, 8, 11.
Say before the Force.
The first league was just unlucky.
That's what they all say.
It was a 2-3, but 2 of the losses were against very good matchups. One of them was like a poor matchup. One of them was Niv to Light.
He's fucked.
Poor but beatable, but poor. Oh yeah, that's majorly fucked.
Alright, tap out big.
I don't know how I lose this.
Tap out.
I guess they could exile every card. They rattle out a bunch of cards, exile everything from their graveyard, and then hit me for 15. It's the only way I can think about it. 3 Thought Scours.
2,
That puts 9 cards in the graveyard. Okay,
1.
they need to go land, 3 Thought Scours, Murktide Regent, or like Consider and Murktide Regent. And then they win. And they have to fight through 1 Force Negation. The island has been played. 1/4 of the prophecy has been fulfilled. I've been put off by Magic so much lately, haven't played in months. Some people haven't played in years.
Yeah, like Bert and Cheney.
Word on the street is he's still playing.
You should play this, just crack and say, fuck you.
Well, actually, it would make the Murktide region bigger. Okay, hold on. What are you going to do? There's no point in doing anything, right?
Yeah, just comfortably swing.
You want a Cryptic? Feed me. More. What's funny is that Svelun, etc. actually made me less in... What? What's up with that? Trying to think if I like fight over this
No, just put the
and you
Lord in.
cryptic command counter bounce Feloon. That's not good, so. With no support was actually attract, huh? So long with no support was actually attractive for some reason. Well, you're a weirdo. That's all I'm gonna say. That's weird. Okay, so sort of making me regret not playing the relic. Murktide gonna get a little bit bigger.
Now you farce it.
I guess it's over because they have to pay the one. Pay the one. And then we just force it again, it's over. Or you don't want to pay the one?
Sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. Sveilun has done it again. That's magic, folks. That's magic. All right, we're 3-0 so far. 3-0. Maybe Contra's here for the 5-0.
The Merfolk 5-0, which is actually a 4-1.
We've already made a Merfolk 5-0. Oh no, yeah, we're on the way for a Merfolk 5-0, which could be a 4-1. We've already made a Jund 5-0. I like being the fringe deck. Is Merfolk still considered fringe? Yeah, I would still say so.
0.01% metagame.
Ozmister says, that new Merfolk is in Modern? I thought it was Arena only. No, those Sveilun was made in Modern first, and then it went to Arena. Yeah, maybe you're actually going to be here for it. So far, we've played against 3 island decks. So that's sort of lucky. I'm getting really excited today. I think today's gonna be it. Today's the day I'm gonna beat the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the NES. I can feel it. Designed specifically to save Merfolk. Got a lot of attention with Sveilun and that one CMC creature, yeah. To the point where, like, Lord of Atlantis is worth $1 billion. NES game, how hard could it be? Very. Rishin Dockhand has never been in a 5-0 list. That's correct. Not yet, at least. Yeah, the card is a bit poopy. It needed to have like 2 power or something, or the ability to get to 2 power. Yes, OG Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is a brutal game. Although I do enjoy the brutalness of it. I never even beat the stupid Lion King game on SNES. I think we beat that game, didn't we?
Yeah, we'll do it.
It's not that hard. Were they the same people that made Aladdin?
Yep.
Like the style feels identical. I was just imagining the Lion King in my head and I'm like, this looks like Aladdin.
I think that was a Traveler's Tales, I think.
Mm-hmm. We're up against the Bomberman himself. Another blue-red deck. Well, play the Tide Shaper. This actually was a good draw. So if they're going to play Consider or something, at least we got on the board. Get turn 1. Oh, they're going to bolt him. What the hell? Dead and gone. Oh! It's Crashing Footfalls. I don't think it matters very much what I play first. Maybe I should... Well, I don't know for sure that they're going to play a Cascade spell, so... I might as play a Lord first, but it could die to Stomp. Okay, I'm going to do nothing. Yeah, do you know what? I'm going to just pass. Play Trickster at end of turn. Because if they play Brazen Bar or Stomp, that would really suck. I would hate that. Okay, maybe they're choked. But, like, they probably have interaction. Does the music need to be a little bit louder? I prefer it's just not too loud. I think it's better off that it's a little bit on the quieter side. Yeah, Cascade missing land drops. Poggers! Okay, we might see this get stomped or something. Stomped or blown up. No, nothing. Maybe this petty theft? Yeah. Here we go. Off to the races. Oh my god, so many lords. Okay, I think we're just gonna play lords. Because we can attack, play 2 more lords next turn for 9 damage. I guess that's not enough, but backing up with Harbinger should be fine.
You're up against Bomberman.
Hui! 10. He'll play another Shardless Agent. Fury! Fuck. I hate this card. This card's quite annoying.
That's why it's called Fury.
Yes, makes me furious. Alright, so what do I want now? Probably... Yeah, that's gross. I saw that M. Hayashi cut Vile from his latest list. I saw it too.
I've been telling you for years to get rid of Vile.
Did this help me? Sort of. I needed Fury not to happen. Have you thought of playing chess on stream? Yes, I have. I know I have a lot of experience. But it feels like if I play chess on stream, I have to sort of go all in on some sort of... I mean, maybe I don't have to go all in, but if I'm going to dedicate some time... I have 2 weird things. I play chess every day, but it's just really sporadically. Like, I'm going to play 6 minutes here, 10 minutes there. It's never like, oh, I'm going to play for like an hour. Because, like, if I lose once, I just, like, snap quit. I'm just gone.
Well, it's just like a lot of those people that join those bum tournaments.
I know the pieces move, but I can't form a game plan. Oh, I'm dead. What the hell is my sideboard plan? I thought about this very deeply one day, and I'm like, I don't want any counter spells or something like that.
Ratchet Bomb would be great here. Bring it in.
Probably instead of Brazen Bar, where I should have Tidebinder Mage. Kira should be okay.
Ayo.
Oh yeah, I don't like Force Negation because my opponent can play at instant speed. Constantly. But then is Counterspell good enough? No, I'm just going to try to run over my opponent with Island Walk creatures. Both my grandfather and dad used to compete in chess. I broke the lineage. Shame on your family.
10 generations deep.
Yeah. My grandfather kept trying to get me to go to bridge tournaments, but that game's too hard. For me, that game looks boring. I have no idea if that game is boring or not. Yeah, I know a lot of people who played chess and poker, and they said bridge was great.
Gotta get your little peg across the board.
Is that the... Yeah, I guess that is the game.
If I wanted to play that, I'll play fucking Trouble or something. Pop that dice.
This hand be looking ugly, but I'll keep it. I'll just play
Mulligan.
Mutavault turn 1, attack, and play Sveilia turn 3.
Wasn't that an N64 game, Bomberman 99? Pretty sure.
There was Bomberman something.
Or did they call that Bomberman 64?
Oh, we forgot. This is a Spaceballs stream. It's probably Bomberman 64. Oh no, there was a Bomberman 99.
But that's a recent look.
Teaser for Nintendo Switch. This is a new account, isn't it? The more I learn about the chess, the less interested I become, actually. Too much memorization at high levels, I think, or maybe I'm unaware of what chess really is. Man, I don't know, something strange with you, man. Earlier, like, when Merfolk was more powerful, as Merfolk got more powerful, I got less interested in this.
Did you just say 99 is recent? I wish. Oh, so maybe it is a remix.
It's
Or
like a
re-release.
remake.
I remember Kyle would bring Bomberman over a lot. You'd all play that.
No, but that was Bomberman 64.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That was a lot of fun, actually. This
Okay,
was
so
a lot of fun for a multiplayer game. This was so good. Like, that's all we played. The actual game. Well, the actual game was okay, but the real value was in the multiplayer. Mystical dispute this. I get the low tier god mentality as a D&T player, but Merfolk is still not meta, so it's fine to play it. How about GoldenEye? Oh, GoldenEye was great too. Yeah, we played a lot of GoldenEye back then. GoldenEye is one of my favorite games.
GoldenEye's not aged well, you say?
I think it's fine. I would play it today if it still existed.
It does. Online. Just hop into a server and go.
So I just need to get the Nintendo 64 controller and we go play some GoldenEye online?
No, it's mouse and keyboard. You would get
How the hell-
slaughtered on a controller.
Why?
Because everyone else would be using mouse and keyboard.
We'll let them. I only remember the controls on that weirdo controller.
Like it's its own thing. It's not like running through an N64 emulator. They just took the game and put it into a modern.
Man, I just spam Blue Red Temple whenever I play Modern with friends. Modern Merfolk is actually new to me. I like the gun in GoldenEye that looked like a pencil? You mean the golden gun? It's the only one that has like this really thin barrel. Looks like a pen. Because like in the actual golden gun thing. Look at that. 4 damage. You got it. You got it, bub. What do they exile? Seasoned Pyromancer? Woo. It's a big oof. I'm just not gonna play this Tidebinder Mage.
Oh, the AK-47.
It was the AK-47. I swear, if you look at that gun pencil. Any cards from the new Innistrad you're looking at for Merfolk? Not really. That definitely not. What's your online rating in chess and what site? Chess.com I think has me at like 2,150. I'm a big deal. I'm a master.
He's a big cracker of that cheese factory.
I think on Lead Chess I'm 22 something. Whatever. Around there.
I have a rating of 1. Which means I'm the best. It's like golf.
Means I'm number 1.
It's like golf, you have to subtract.
I have deeply thought about making a trolling chess website where like I'm up against like, so we're gonna evaluate a game here between this player and this player. 2 damage, 2 damage to me. And anyway, the point is like, here's a game played by I beat this player who's rated 300, and this is his ranking in the world. This is the 300th best player in the world. Like, rating is not rank. So actually 300 is really low. It'd be like, those April Fool videos that I make, except for chess. Do you like Consider? Yeah, Consider's a great card. It's better than Opt.
But would you consider it in Merfolk?
Scantieri, that's pretty high. You really don't think chess needs a lot of memorization? Well, it does need a lot of memorization. But like the memorization is more what's it called? It's subconscious. Cuz it's just mostly the patterns that you're trying to learn. Opening stuff doesn't matter at all.
Orzhov, isn't that a fucking planeswalker?
I play Orzhov in chess. No, Orzhov is a clan.
That's what I know.
That's correct.
Big. Well, they're in a lot of trouble.
Who knows? They just hardcast a Fury and... Well, I guess a Fury doesn't matter as much here if they want to hardcast it. Wouldn't be as impactful. I never understood the digging with Opt over just playing cards you'd rather draw. Well, because some decks need to draw specific cards. So the digging is important. Like, you're digging to very specific cards.
There he's done. 4-0.
No, that was game 2. I know, it felt long. We're just gonna run it back.
Jessica and Jessica. The fuck is Jessica?
Maybe the girlfriend. Jessica.
Have you played Earthbound? No, we have no idea what that game is.
He's trolling you. It's one of our favorite games. The hardest part of that game is giving the name to all the stuff at the beginning because it's got to count. I'd love to stream that, but I don't want to spend like 5 days streaming that game. This hand's sort of crappy. I guess we'll keep it anyway. What are some other games you should check out? Check out Home Alone 2 for NES.
Kerplunk. Monopoly.
Yeah, some classics.
Not
there.
video games.
Oh, not video games?
Kerplunk.
Splat. Would that show up? Splat board game. This is it, people. This is the test to see if Google can find anything. It can! It's like, it's a game where you have like this you create these Play-Doh bugs, like they have a mold for it, and then like, I don't know, I can't remember under what circumstances, you splat them. You squish them like a bug.
And then the Play-Doh
because they are bugs.
And then you lose the Play-Doh.
All sorts of disastrous things that can happen. Does
Trap.
anyone ever play Mousetrap?
No, they just set it up for fun.
Yeah, they set it up for fun. That's exactly what happens with Mousetrap. That game is a trap.
I was just reading, Hasbro outsourced a bunch of labor to put their board games together at a Catholic convent in Ireland for like 50 years. And it was basically slave labor. They paid these people nothing.
Amazing. Well, they paid them slave wages.
No, most of them got shit.
Enjoy your shit. I would also recommend Mousetrap. Broken Pixels loves expressive iteration. Ta-da! Da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, let's see if we can make a comeback here. It's gonna start with Kira. Make sure they don't fucking blow out the board. And then I can like play Glasspool Mimic next turn. Copy Harbinger, bounce one of these. That's right! You fucking read that. That's the point we're playing this deck is because of Kira.
This is a league, yes.
Sorry, just joined the stream. It is a league. Kira's been great. I love Kira. What a sweetheart. If I get an island, it might change what I do. Because then I could play Silvergill Adept and Lord and maybe do some blocks between Harbinger and Silvergill Adept. Why not add more wrath and removal spells instead of wasting a card and mana to look for a card when you could just have it? Because they're looking for very specific cards. Stambit asks, do you play poker? I used to play a lot of poker once upon a time. In fact, if you look up Nikachu poker, there won't be that much left, actually. That's interesting. The internet doesn't have that much. You see the remnants! I have way more graphs, though, than this. Why is that the only graph that shows up?
Because it's going up.
It's going up, that's right. Here's an old poker training video I used to do. I think my YouTube videos are good. Should have seen my poker training videos. They're so good. This is not me. What the F?
Pokerati. Nice pick, Nikachu. You are at the top left.
That's me, yeah. This one is me. Ah, fuck. That was such a cool shirt. I love that. I never really gave a shit about the game, but that was a cool shirt. I got a lot of compliments from that shirt. That was a chick magnet shirt. And came from Walmart, sort of dissolved over time. Just turned into some garbage.
That's what happens with vinyl print. Although they do have a thing now, it'll last like 30,000 washes. Basically a lifetime.
Well, I've got the poker tape. Well, I don't know if I have the... I never wore sunglasses in a casino. I thought that was just fucking dumb.
What are you, fucking...
It's like, yeah, exactly. It's like pretty dark in the casino already, and I want to make myself blind. Can't see anything through those things. Just ruin my eyesight. And it didn't matter anyway. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, if you're a very good poker player, like, that's why not everyone wears sunglasses, because it's just... It's just a psychological thing on their part. I wear glasses and have my hood up at F&M, yet no one's gonna see what you're up to.
I never played Angry Birds, only Flappy Birds.
Oh, that was such a good game. I wish I had the OG. It wouldn't matter at this point because that guy probably would never have...
Well, there's that arcade machine in Florida that you were playing.
Damn, tapping this, huh? I have nothing at instant speed. Well, at least I can play Glasspool Mimic. Well, I can play a lot of things. This is going to be Glasspool Mimic.
At the pier, at Daytona Beach, Florida. There's this arcade.
Yeah,
and
that
they
was.
have
Yeah,
and they have this Flappy Bird arcade machine.
that was fucking awesome.
And I think like for every pipe that you pass, it spits out a ticket. So.
Remember when that French MTG pro got in trouble because he could see his opponent's cards reflected in their glasses and lied about it? Was it a French MTG pro? I thought it was someone else. Maybe I'm wrong.
This guy's got some fucking lizard eyes or something to see that shit.
Another. Oh, the other Crashing Footfall is finally resolved. That's. It's a bit unexpected. So I got to put up a bit of a defense next turn. I can let one through.
Two Lord.
Okay, that was a good one, because then I get to play Sveilun, and that'll make it just near damn impossible for my opponent to do anything. But they might have a counterspell here. Look, that resolved. Okay, block, let 4 through. Actually, hold on, maybe I'll just let Kira sit back, because they might play Brazen Bar as just a petty theft creature. Or so they'll cast Brazen Bar just to block my Kira and break the Kira shield. It's a tough spot. Didn't the creator of Flappy Birds denture it because people were raging over losing on it, and the guy thought people were actually mad? Well, people were mad. Like, there was definitely a lot of people. Like, you know, you got to understand the internet. People are literally raging at people for no reason. So yeah, what ended up happening is a lot of people. The creator got a lot of hate for that card. What? Oh, I guess you don't have to pay the 1. Modern has a lot of lords. So this is gonna get hit by Stomp or something. Well, the most important thing is I get to keep my Merfolk. Draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. Okay, goodbye, Kira. I guess you served your purpose.
You were good. But that card was better.
Does Sveilun protect? Other Merfolk you control have Ward 1. Not a Merfolk.
Not yet.
But they did have the Brazen Bar. So it was good that he didn't attack. Even though Thoughtscour drives me wild in Murktide, always mill the Merc. I've been testing Is It Charm and Prismari Command. I know they're higher cost, but seem more consistent, and consistency is... Well, consistency is also... It's also clunky. Couldn't they have given Kira a tail and made an honorary Merfolk? Well, they made Kopala. I hope they don't have an answer to Lord of Atlantis, because if they do, we're in some trouble. Oh boy. Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel.
You could just burn some MP3s on a CD for free almost. You don't have to spend $1,000.
They discard Force Negation. Isn't this awkward mana? I guess they had no choice. Yeah, they used up their most important red sources. Because they can't... Oh no, they can still cast Shardless Agent if they got it. Ah, fuck. You drew Fury and a red card? That was terrible. I mean, I guess there's a lot of things that beat me here, but that was very annoying. Kira, you're supposed to protect me. Chump chump. I mean, keep the game going, I guess. It's basically futile. Yeah, Rhino's too strong.
Alan Walker.
Close. It was close. Kira, you did a great job. I think our opponent had a lot of outs. I'm just curious, were we winning if we got to untap? We had if they attacked with everything, I'd lose 1 Harbinger, but I would still get to keep Sveilun. Sveilun is a 4 power, then 3/3. That's 10. Oh no, maybe we don't have lethal, so the game would still go on if they all out attack. But I would kill off 1 Rhino. Sorry, kill off 2 Rhinos. They'd only have 1 Rhino left. They did have outs there between Petty Theft from Brazen Borrower, Stomp from... I mean, they had outs, except for Prismari Command was not an out, actually. But they had a lot of dead cards. So we had... I think it was very close to, like, 50-50 winning this one. It's strangely enough, this... On paper, or at least when this deck was originally built, this was a very easy matchup. But I do agree that it's awkward. It's not so easy. Maybe I should experiment with Counterspell. But I hate that they get to play so much on my turn, and like casting my cards leaves me so vulnerable. Anyway, we're 3-1. They broke the 5-0 streak. We still have 1 more round to go. Let's go.
Contra's still here though.
Yeah, Contra, don't you leave. Wasabi Potato. First time watching you on Twitch. Have a good stream. By the way, what do you think of the addition of Battlecry Goblin to 8-Whack? It's fine. Well, we'll see we'll see if it does it like it makes any difference. 8-Whack is definitely a deck that has like a lot of good tools. Well, one big problem with 8-Whack it needs its creatures not to die, but I know it's a deck that has had some success in the past, so maybe it's just a little bit away from breaking through again.
You should put Ratchet Bomb in the main.
Ratchet Bomb? We'll talk to M. Hayashi. M. Hayashi does that crap all the time.
And you should do.
We have a 5-0 in my heart. Thought on Chalice for 0. I used to play with Chalice. My biggest deal with Chalice is they have too many answers for it. It's just not worth fighting over. I would have preferred to fight them over tempo.
Something's casting a shadow.
Huh?
Something's casting a shadow.
Well, just the table here, probably. I've never tested Ratchet Bomb. Not gonna say it's a bad card, but I'm not particularly interested in it. It's probably fine versus Rhinos, though. This hand we shall keep. And we won the die roll. Let's dump Harbinger on the play, and I'm going to keep all the lands in my hand so I can curve out comfortably.
He's also on a 3-1.
Hmm.
Does Folk have combo? 1, and it's not very good.
Oh my god, it's Burn. We haven't seen that in a while.
It's Andy.
Could be. Our hand is actually quite good versus Burn.
Nah, Andy's never gotten a 3-1 in his life.
It's also some truth.
I'm just kidding.
I'm not. You feel that burn and you take it, Andy. Well, that's one way I could lose. Swift Spear. So, what am I going to do? I'm probably going to play Kira anyway. I might play Kira just to block Goblin Guide. Or do I play Sveilun anyway? I play Sveilun first. Block Swift Spear. Okay, let's put a bigger blocker out. We need a bigger blocker. If they have a third land, that will suck. If they don't have a third land, the attack will be really hard. Alright. So if I block here, they have to spend a burn spell on Sveilun. Same thing with here, but I would get rid of the Goblin Guide. Okay. Oh, that's it. Okay. Okay, so Rift Bolt hit me. I guess I'm just gonna attack my opponent. Because I can Petty Theft this Swift Spear. Maybe we can race. Oh, that's a good draw.
It was the best draw.
Do we have 12 damage on the way back? Yeah, we'll calculate next turn. I've got 3, 8. Yeah, 12. Unless they point this to Master the Pearl Trident, then I just don't care. All to the face, they say. It's all going straight to the face. Do the fake block.
Plink.
What do they have in their hands? Two burn spells? I mean, it does do it. There's one.
Please don't have the other one. You slow rolling prick.
Wow, wow. Okay, they won. Well, whatever. I think this should be fine. We just have a big pile of counter spells. We have a lot of interaction. We're gonna take out. We have no Master of Waves, so that sort of sucks. We'll take out Brazen Borrower. Glass Pool might be fine. Tide Shapers does not seem that appealing, even on the play. Harbinger on the play is not that great. What creatures? I have a million creatures. Take out one Glass Pool. Damn Swiss. I didn't really I didn't lose to burn. I lost to Swiss Bear.
Whatever you gotta tell yourself. They mulliganed.
I do. I will tell myself whatever I want to tell myself. Well, hello there. Trickster, or I think I'm gonna play Trickster because after they're gonna kill Trickster probably, and then after they kill Trickster, Tidebinder Mage in the long run will be the creature that sticks around. See, it's gone.
And it's gone.
It's dead already. Then next turn I can play Tidebinder Mage, tap it, and then hopefully they can't really remove it. What happened to the days where burn was choked on mana? It doesn't happen as much anymore. So I'm just going to take it this one time. I might get hit by a huge pile of damage, but whatever. Unless they hit me with like 3 bolts, that could be a problem. Well, that is a lot of damage but in itself. Okay.
His avatar is that skull dude from the card.
It is.
How late do you think you'll be live?
I will. Well, we're definitely going to play Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so probably for at least another hour or so.
That's not world record pace.
Fuck. Some of these damn things on the battlefield. You really had to top deck that. Lame.
Oof.
Oh, that's gotta be trouble. I guess we had to block that Swift Spear when we could. Alright, we're on defense. It's a very bad spot to be on defense. Or maybe I can't be on defense. Maybe I still have to go for the attack. Oh, I should have. They have no cards left in hand. I should have considered attacking with the Mutavault.
Maybe you'll draw a force engagement.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I draw an island. I can double Lord next turn. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so if they draw one brick, I think we're okay.
Crack that other land, come on.
Oh, they've been taking some damage off of the Sunbay Canyons. Okay, they're in trouble. They don't do that when they're in good shape. Oh god, I'm paranoid. Do you have Boros Charm? If you have Boros Charm, I lose.
You got a double block.
I don't. Well, I guess if they have Bolt, kill the Mass of the Pearl Trident, keep both their things alive, that's fine. My life total is at 6. Do you think Ragavan Jund is a good deck right now? It is absolutely a good deck. It's a great deck. Alright, so we're going to exchange. But they're at 11 life.
But you have double Lord.
Yeah, but they're at 11 life. Maybe I should attack first, see what I draw. I was planning on attacking with both, but I should I should wait to see if I got like what's it called? Counterspell. Well, it was up to the gods. I win next turn if they draw nothing, but I don't feel it. I don't feel it in the destiny. We lose. Makes me wonder about this Phelan. Should I just block the stupid Swift Spear? But they could have still thrown... No, they couldn't... they could still throw 2 spells at my face. And I guess the Swift Spear just bounces. Well, that was sort of disappointing. Did we just get smoked 2-0 by Burn? Well, whatever. Guess it happens.
You win this time, Andy.
No counter spells. No bueno. Still love the deck. And that actually should have been a good Kira matchup. Damn those Swift Spears. Arrgh! Swift Spears for the win. I mean, that could have been prowess with Swift Spears, basically. What was the prediction? Will we 4-1? Wow, so many people didn't have faith. Oh, prediction. It ended 1 minute ago, but when did it start?
Only
you
one
people.
dude.
No one had faith in me?
Only one dude voted.
Oh, well, whatever. Maybe it was the person who set it up. Okay, so that's going to be it for today. So thank you very much for... We're going to keep streaming. It's going to be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but you don't see that on YouTube, so you got to be here live to watch that stuff. We're going to keep streaming, but for everyone on the replay, that's going to be it for today. I still don't think there's many adjustments I would make to this deck. Yeah, that's about it. So thank you very much. We're going to thank all our sponsors, Fusion Gaming Online and Mana Traders. This has been Nikachu with his brother playing Mono Blue Merfolk in Modern.